I'm Ben Smolen. I'm principal flutist of the Pacific Symphony Orchestra. I've been playing flute since I was 10 years old in Charlotte, North Carolina. I have been really lucky to study with some amazing flutists, including Paula Robeson, Amy Porter, Jane Rosenfeld, and Michael Parloff. And I've been playing with the Pacific Symphony for about 5 years now. And in addition to playing with the orchestra, some of the things I really love to do are, I have a flute and guitar duo, Duo Musagete, and so we get a chance to tour around and perform and record, which is really fun. And since I moved to LA, I have gotten the chance to do a little bit of Hollywood studio recording, which is something I never imagined I would have an experience with. But it's been really super fun, and getting to work with some of my childhood heroes like Danny Elfman and John Williams has been just like absolutely unbelievable. I think I'm super lucky that I've ended up in a position where I get to do a whole bunch of different things. I play with the orchestra, but like I said, getting to work with the Hollywood studio musicians and play for soundtracks is pretty amazing. Also, through the orchestra, getting to play for operas and ballets. We play a lot with the American Ballet Theater, so I've gotten to learn a lot of repertoire that I never was so familiar with growing up, and that's been really fun. And definitely, I think playing with the flute and guitar duo is pretty amazing. It's also certainly repertoire that I didn't know, a lot of things that we've transcribed ourselves, so we're sort of bringing life to new things. And just getting to play in such an intimate combination when normally in my day-to-day life I'm playing with 100 other people. It's really nice to just pare it down and get to make some really meaningful music with just the two of us. So I can very clearly remember the first time I went to Haynes' new building and got to play these new flutes that they were making. And I was in this room with all these historic artifacts and busts of Barrère and all these amazing artists staring down at me from the walls. And I picked up these flutes, and I just could not believe the sounds that were coming out of them, and all the things I could do with them. And I think, with Haynes, it's always been, there's this sound that I can make on them that is just like nothing else that I've ever experienced. And so from the time I went to that showroom and tried those flutes, I knew I had to have this, an instrument made by Haynes. And luckily, I was able to order one, and that's how my flute was born about 3 years ago. It is a heavy wall. It's a heavy wall, 14 karat gold flute. I wanted something. I'm playing in orchestras a lot where I really want to be able to project, but also then have a real sweetness to the sound. And I found with this instrument I can get as much volume as I need, but I don't lose any of the quality of the sound. And it's just definitely, every day I play it, I find that I'm learning new things about what I can do with it. I'm absolutely in love with it. And I don't know, the only times I get really sad these days are when I have to send it off to, to have its yearly maintenance. I get lonely without it.